Well, good morning. Am I the only one here? Probably. I'm going to sit here just a few minutes and see if anybody wants to come and see what's in my little store. I have new stuff coming all the time. Had a big box yesterday. I've got lots of stuff ordered. Hello, Beverly Aikens. Hello, Katie Crafts. Y'all want to see what's in my store? I'm going to have to go get my thing and plug up my computer. I'll be right back. It ought to be here close. Let me see where it's at. Decide where I want to plug it up at. I'll go over here. Get the end of it. Now, there it is. Good morning, Yo Patty. Good morning, Donna Dixon. It's just me here this morning. I thought maybe somebody might want to see what I've got here. It's my virtual store right now. As soon as we get the porch made, I'm going to have local friends come and shop. But I'm not quite there yet. I've even got on my work clothes this morning because as soon as Terry gets back from haying the cows, I'm going to go out and help him with the porch. I'm not much help, but I can hand him the boards that he needs, and I can hand him the screws as he screws down the planks on the porch. I can do that if it'll speed him up a little bit. Is the color pretty good? I want to show you some of the things I've got though, okay? Can I do that? Don't know how many of you. And if I see something that you want, just send me an email. Tell me what you want, and I'll figure it up, and I'll add the tax and the shipping and send you a PayPal invoice, and we'll get all the logistics worked out, and I'll get it sent away to you. I don't want to keep this stuff. I want y'all to have some of it. But it is pretty. I did sell some to my sister. I showed you this yesterday, and we made her that little 3-yard quilt. Isn't that pretty? And it's super simple, but it wasn't for that sister of mine that don't sew. She said that was her first and her last quilt. And me and the other sister that was helping her said, no, you've got to make another one. So we might help her make another one. I've got actually got the backing all cut and sewed together for it. So if I get a chance this weekend, I'm going to put it on the quilt machine. It's a sweet little quilt. For a beginner, it's really sweet. And I think Carolyn, that's Sister Carolyn made that, my older sister. Carolyn does lots of crafts and she can decorate, but she's not much of a sewer. But we helped her and it turned out pretty good. Well, I'm gonna show you some of these patterns that I have here that I'm trying to sell. I've got a Brightly. Isn't that one pretty? And it's made 10-inch squares is what you would use to make it. A layer cake and some background, white background. I made one of these a couple years ago for my little granddaughter, Millie. But I think the pattern wasn't, well, it was this pattern, but I downloaded it and printed it off. I actually think these little patterns in the plastic bags are probably a whole lot neater than printing one off. But that's a cute little pattern, and it'll be $10 to be what I'll sell it for. And what else? This one's Tangled, and it's a jelly roll of pre-cut strips. I thought it was awful cute. And these patterns are by Cluck Cluck Sew. Both of these are Cluck Cluck Sew. And I didn't get a whole bunch of them. I got just about 3 or 4 of each pattern. Let me move that out of the way. But I got a couple more. I've already sold 2 of these, and I've got 2 left. And I want to keep one for myself. I guess I could, if they had them. Sometimes when I go to buy stuff, I'll get the last ones. But it's just a little wall hanging. It's not even very big. But it's a applique and those little squares around it. Super. It looks easy. But that's all I've got left of them. But if I sell both of these, there's not one for myself. And what else? This one, this is thimble blossoms. And what does it use? Oh, it's jelly roll. You use a jelly roll on that. I'm trying to read back here behind it. But if you was interested in it, I could fill you in more on what patterns, what fabrics they are. So there's that one. It's tulip time. You know that? And here's another tulip one. I guess I was seeing tulips the day I was buying this stuff. This is, yes, that is a jelly roll too. And I've got, I think 4 of those. Oh, I got 5 of them, don't I? I thought I had another one. I'm scatterbrained and unorganized. Let's see what else. And I do have several of these little 3-yard quilts. And I've got lots of red, white, and blue fabrics back here. I've been leaning toward red, white, and blue. But isn't that one pretty and easy? The hardest part would be trying to do this little part right here, but all this is just straight sewing. And those I'm selling them for $4, I think, and I can kit you up for $34. Get you the fabric to do it and the pattern. Here's another one from Fabric Cafe. Oh, and let me go back to this one. This one is called Freedom. That's called Freedom. This one is called Illusions. And I haven't made this one yet. But I bet back behind me, I bet I could find some fabrics that would kit it up real pretty. Whatever color you might want. What else? This one. This is what my sister just made. That's what's on the wall over here. Let me turn back around. That's what we did. 9 plus 1. And that's that one. So you can make it lots of different colorways and it'd be pretty. This is another Fabric Cafe called Old Glory. And I've got lots of red, white, and blue fabrics that make it pretty too. Oh, I had another, getting sidetracked. And I've got some of these Villa Rosa patterns. Villa Rosa. That one's by Melissa Milligan. And it's called Cascade. Wouldn't that be a pretty one? And it's just like a little postcard. You guys probably already know that. Wouldn't that be a cute one? And that'd be pretty easy too. Let me look, see how they, yeah. Y'all could all do that. Let's see. 5 by 3. All right. I won't go over the that's the back of it. And what else? This one is Sundance. Isn't that pretty? That'd be easy too. That's the way the back of it. Some of the directions. I probably shouldn't be showing all these directions. This one is called Dominique. Look at that one. It's a 3-yard from Fabric Cafe. Hello, Colleen. I'm just showing what I've got in my little shop this morning. I won't be here long. I say I won't be. Let's see. Did I show this one already? Did I show Old Glory already? I did. All right. I'm going to go on to something else. I've showed you those patterns. This is another pattern. Ohio Star Table Runner. Now, wouldn't that one be pretty too? I said these patterns would be $10 if you want one. And I've got I think I've got 4 of those. But I'm going to show you some of the layer cakes. Wait, no, I'm not either. My mother makes these little pin cushions, and I'm selling them for her. My mama's almost 89 years old, and she still crochets a little bit, and she makes these little pin cushions. And they're $15 is what we're asking for, and that's her little contribution to my shop. And looky here, I got these cookie cutters from the Featherweight shop. Got the recipe for sugar cookies on the bag. No, I've not opened one, but I've got to keep one of these for myself too. Good morning, Rowena. I'm just showing what's in my shop this morning. You guys know that send me an email and we'll get together and get the arrangements made. I don't have too many of those left. I think that's all I have left. There's 3 of them. Now I'm going to show you the layer cakes that come yesterday. Oh, I even have just a couple of the pantographs. This one's from Urban Elements, and it's called, what's it called? Wave on Wave. You can't see it, but it's a pretty one. I got one for myself, and I got 2 to sell because I had to buy them in multiples. Now I'm going to show you layer cakes. There they are. Get those. And get these. Now this is the last Ridgewood I have. And I asked $37 on my layer cakes and $10 a yard on my yardage. But this is Ridgewood. And it's the pretty reds. And the kind of gray cream colors in it. But that's the Ridgewood. I've got 1 of those. And I've got 2 of the jelly rolls that are Ridgewood. And let me show you these. This one is beautiful. I'm not going to, well, I hate to take it out of there. Maybe I will. So we can look at it. And then I'll put it back in there for shipping. That's what I'll do. That'll work. Let me see if I can get it. See? Isn't that pretty? Let me get it where it focuses on those colors. Well, it's not, I don't know how to hold it to get it to show. It's just sort of pastel colors, but they sure are pretty. Those colors there is what's in it. You can see that. And I need to put that back in there. So I'm going to scoot it. I'm like right there by my feet. And this one, wait just a second. No, it didn't have the fabrics on the back. Now this Woodsman, it's got them on the back. What's in it? Did I tell you the name of that other one? I don't think I did. Let me go back. Let me back up. I'm asking $8 for the cookie cutter, Sharon J. Let me back up here and tell you the name of this one in the floor. This one is Camelot, Prairie Days collection. Let me hold that up there so you can see that. I'm going to turn it around. It's Camelot, and it's that one. I'm going to put that back in there when I pick everything up in a minute. And this one is Woodsman by Lori Whitlock. And I didn't buy any yardage to go with this. It's just the layer cake. I kind of tend to lean toward the girly feminine stuff, but I have to add a little bit. I have to expand a little bit, don't I, and get something like this. And I think there's 3 of them. I'm going to put them right there. And I got this one. Now, I'm not going to take the plastic off of it. I hope the colors show. There's that one. Aren't those cute? I don't think I have. I don't know how many of those I have. I'll have to look to see. And these are the fabrics that's in it. I think it's adorable. But I wouldn't I? Another one of those woodsmen. Let me put it right there. And this one is splendid. It's a Riley Blake. Splendid. See my husband going down the road on the tractor. I told you he'll be back up here in a little bit, and I'll have to quit and help him. And there's what's in Splendid. Try to hold it still so you can see. Because I'm not going to take it out of the plastic right now either. If I ship them to you, I'm going to try to leave that plastic on them if I can. So they'll stay safer. I think I've only got one of those. Let's put it right there. And I've got this one. This is Wildflower Honey. And those are the fabrics that's in it. Isn't it sweet too? Let's see, just one of those. Oh, now this one. This is Sunshine and Sweet Tea by Riley Blake. Sunshine and Sweet Tea. Am I holding it still so you can see it? Let me show you what's in it. Aren't them pretty? Look at this one. The flowers in the mason jars. Both of those. And these over here. I gotta hold it still so you can see. And I don't have any yardage. I think all I got was the layer cakes. I've got, I think 5 of those. You want the Splendid? All right, let me find it. Let me see where I put it. I'll put your name on it, Beverly. All right, this one's gone. This one goes to Beverly. I need to make a note. Or I'll tell you, Beverly, send me an email right quick, okay? And get your address and your information so I can get it out to you. I'm going to miss getting it in the mail today because my mail runs about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. But I'll get it Monday morning. I'll put it in mail. So Splendid is sold to Beverly. Let me put it right over there. Also need your email address, and I will send with the rest of my order. All right. I'm going to put my email address down in the chat. It's Quilted Chicken Farm. Let me spell it right. At gmail.com. And I do have a Rita's Roost, but Quilted Chicken Farm is what one I've been using now. Did I get it posted? No. There it is. That's the email. Let's see. Oh, and I'm showing you that one. Did I miss anything over in chat? What else? I'll get it out to you, Beverly. Let me see what else. What else did I want to show? And I do want to tell you, I still got t-shirts. Let me show you these t-shirts. They're $12 each, and I've got a few sizes and colors. I've got that one. I don't have them all back here. That's what I do. I sew and I forget things. And this one says Sewing Mends the Soul. This one is I quilt past my bedtime. I think it's cute. This one, I like this one too. Quilters Cut with Hope Stitch with grace, sew with dreams, and share with love. I think that's a nice one too. And I think I've got quilting with my peeps. This one says Jesus is my savior and sewing is my therapy. And I don't have them all back here. I just brought a few different ones. I've got some pink colors. This one, y'all have seen these before. Things I do in my spare time. I sew fabric, I buy fabric, I review fabric, I research fabric, I rearrange fabric, and I talk about fabric. I'm going to have to make me one of these in my size. That one's a medium. I'm not a medium. I'm bigger than a medium. All right, do I want to show you anything behind me on the shelf? What else do I have for sale? I haven't priced some of this stuff, but I've even got some of these I need to sell. Best Press. Y'all good quilters use Best Press. I know you do. What else? I had some. Oh, I've got. Don't forget your machine oil. You got it. This is a little easy oiler. Got oil in it, and that's just sewing machine oil. Good morning. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Colleen. The shirts are $12 plus the shipping. And the shipping, I've been using pirate ship, and I think I'm saving people a lot of money on shipping by using that. Some of them that are not, I'm in Arkansas, and if they're not going very far, it's not costing less than $5 to ship them. Most of the things I've been getting by with $6 or $7 to ship, unless you're like in California or pretty far away. Seems like the further you are from my zip code, the more the shipping is. That's it. I'll show you just a few fabrics here behind me, and then I'm going to get off here. Oh, and I said I look kind of tacky this morning, but I told you I was going to go work in just a little bit. And Colleen's in California. California, from my zip code, Colleen, you could probably figure it yourself, but my zip code is 72830 if you wanted to kind of check that yourself to get an estimate. But I don't think it would be much. I think $6, $7 would be as much as it would be. And $12 on the shirts. And I've got some more. I just showed you part of them. Y'all are going to get tired of listening to me ramble on in here. Let me show you. Now I'm going to talk about some of these bolts. What have I got? I'm stepping on layer cakes. Look at some of these to doing those 3-yard quilts. Wouldn't that be pretty? This one is I'm going to take the plastic off of it. I'm going to take the plastic off a couple of these and show you the colors. Well, I think I went red, white, and blue. I got away from my pink flowers, didn't I? This is Riley Blake American Beauty Collection. In those pretty colors, and paired up with this red one. I ought to hold it all up there where you can see it better. Aren't those pretty? Well, and the blue. This is in the same collection. Let me get it so you can see it. The collection was all made to go together. Y'all that sew know how they make collections that all blend together really pretty. No, that's from a different collection, but that's pretty. I'm sure we can find something to blend with back there. On that table runner we were looking at, that'd be pretty in it. Let me see. What's this one? And this is a Riley Blake, and it's a barn red. It says it's B plaids. Well, that's those. Let's see what this one went with. I still got back here some of the Ridgewood. And this is the only bow that I bought to go with these layer cakes down here. Let me reach and get them. This one goes with that one. And that's the only one I got to go with it to use for the backing. Maybe make something out of that, and this would be part of the backing or the border. What else have I got? Nobody else wants anything yet? Or if I check my email, will there be some orders there? What else? Oh, I already sold one of these. This is called Woodland Walk Autumn Berries. I think it's $40 for this. And it's got some cute colors in it. And it's $40 on that because that's a fat quarter bundle. What else? What else? I still got a little bit of the barn back there. The barn stars. I've got some more of the Julia. And I've got Julia layer cakes coming. I think Julia charm packs, maybe 5-inch squares. I have to check. I order so much stuff that I forget what I have ordered. So when a box comes and I open it up, I get all excited because I forgot what it was going to be. And well, that's all I'm going to show you for now. That way, if you go back and look, you can kind of get an idea of what I do have. And I said, when I get another box, I'll open it and show you what's in it. All right. Anybody want to tell me anything before I sign off? Anything you want before I go? If not, I'm going to go get Beverly Aiken's package ready to go. Oh, I'm not going to work too hard, but I do want that porch done. We had some rotten, this little house here was where my mother-in-law used to live, and we've rented it out, and she's been out of it for 30 years, and we've rented it out and had renters, and it needs a lot of updating, but it's going to be a perfect little house for my little quilt thing. Which Julia fabrics do I have? Right now, I'll show you. And I've got some more that's ordered and coming. They'll be here probably the first part of next week because I was able to get a few more of them. But I'll show you. Now, let me get them over here because I think I've got 3 of them. And I don't have them all in the same spot because I tell you guys I'm unorganized. I've got some more coming, but I've sold a lot of this. There's not a whole lot left on this one, but this one is Julia. That's a Julia. This one is a Julia. And like I said, there's not very much on it. And this one, I got more of this one than those others with the blue teapots. Those are the 3 I've got. And you know, I'm gonna brag just a little bit. Let me brag just a bit. I have sold some stuff because I've got 2 empty things to prove it. Let's see. Help me empty these, Sharon J. Don't you need some of those? And I'll empty them. I've got to have these to prove to my husband that I'm selling stuff. If I can show him them. Anybody else? I said that. There's my Julia's. And I've got some more bolts coming. Some of them maybe just like these, but we'll see. But I thought those three put together are really pretty. They're all part of the same collection. Well, I had my pen and my book, and Beverly's the only one that told me she wanted anything. But that's okay. Maybe next time I'll have something that you see that you want. Almost all that poppy cotton is gone except for, let's see. This is all that poppy cotton with the chicken that I have left. Let me see if I can show you. That looks like the borders. I've got a little bit of that left, not a whole lot. I thought those chickens were cute. Aren't they cute? And I'll show you. What else can I show you before I go? There's Sundance is over there, that blue over there, Sundance. And some greens. All right. Bye, y'all. Send me an email and I'll get back with you. Make sure if you tell me what you want, you put in your address. It's so I can get with you. Do I have the pattern for Cup of Love? I think I've ordered some more, Deb, but they're not here yet. But I had to check, so I'm not going to say for 100% sure. I think that's the one I had a couple of them of, but then I sold them both, and I thought, well, maybe I should have got more of them. I'm trying to be a little bit conservative and not buy too much because I don't know how much I'm going to sell or how much I'll get stuck with. But I may have some more ordered. I'll let you know when I do. If they come in, I'll let you know. Because the Cup of Love, I think it went with the Julia collection, didn't it? I think, if I remember right. There's so much to remember. I can't remember it all. Any more questions before I go? I've got a bunch, and I wish that catalog was in here. I'd show you some of the stuff I have ordered that'll be coming in this summer, later this spring. I've even future ordered as to October, November this year. All right, Deb says she'll decide and send me an email. All right. Or just Sharon will. What color t-shirts do I have? Well, you know what? Let me go in the other room. Let me carry this laptop in the other room, and I'll show you. And I've got some more. What is the Sundance? Let me show you the Sundance, because it's pretty, too. This is the Sundance. Uh-oh, dropped it to the floor. That's it. It is Sunday. It's a Crystal Manning collection. Isn't that pretty? I thought it was pretty. And this is one that goes with it. That's part of the collection that blends with it. And the blue that fell on the floor. And that's the one that goes with the Sundance collection. It's a pretty blue. Let me hold them up here together so you can see them. And I don't buy the whole collection, but see, you could, a 3-yard quilt with that would be so pretty. Is it showing? So that's the Sundance. And Let's see. I got an Emma. That one up there. Let's move my finger the right way. That's Emma up there. And I do have the backgrounds. I'm not the backgrounds. The white up there is not $10 a yard. I'll have to double check on that, but they're not 10 if you get the whites and the stuff like that. The solid colors are less. But I'm trying to remember these prices off the top of my head, and I'm having a hard time. Oh, okay. I can sure fix you up. Let me show you a couple, just one more. I said I was going to go. I still have some of these. Now, I absolutely love these. Some people aren't as fond of them as I am. Look at that, though. It's vintage soul. And I just fell in love with them. And I think they'd be pretty in one of them 3-yard quilts. This is vintage, the vintage soul. Look at those colors. That's what we used in the sister's quilt on the wall there. And we paired it up with a green that I don't have over here. Isn't that pretty? And this one, I bought a lot from this collection because it was one of my, well, I was just getting started and it was just one of my favorites. Look at those. Those are just so pretty. And this one goes with it. So I've got to put all this stuff back on the shelf, but that's okay. It was fun showing you. Fun telling you what I had. Any more questions or comments? I don't know. I'm looking behind me to see what I need to show you. And I'll show you those barn ones one more time. I didn't save myself any of this yet either, but look at those. Let me get the there it is. Isn't that pretty? And this is what another one. I about sold all the barn wood. I hope I slowed down and showed and held them where you could see them, because I know I get in a big hurry sometimes and you can't see what I'm doing. What else? Oh, there's some pretty little blenders back there. All right, I'm off here now. Bye, y'all. I'm going to end the stream. Talk to y'all later.